All right. Welcome into your Raw review for April 29th, 2013. As you can see, we're going to start doing a big round table every week. It could get pretty comical, but all right. So let me start out by saying that this round table, if you like the WWE, this channel and this video is probably not for you. All right. In no way do we mean to insult or demean those who love the WWE. We're old school, hard-headed wrestling fans, okay? We really don't like the PG product, but find things we periodically like with the WWE, and we'll talk about that. So if you love Raw and the WWE, you might want to click X on that tab.
Yeah, if you really like it, oh shit, turn it the fuck off because we don't like that shit.
Oh, no. He said that, not me. That was Jay.
Yeah, that was me.
All right, but in my opinion, pro wrestling is subjective. There's no doubt that what someone hates, someone else is going to like. So please don't ever take what we say here personal, because it's just pro wrestling. It's just entertainment. It's not a damn sport. It's theatrics. So let's keep that in mind.
It's still real to me, damn it.
It's still real to all of us, man.
It's only subjective when it doesn't come to John Cena.
Right. All right, so here we go. So Raw started out with a goofy triple threat match. It was Big E Langston against Zeb Coulter and Ricardo Rodriguez. So the stipulation to this match, did you? Yes. Big E Langston against Zeb Coulter and Ricardo Rodriguez, folks. They're off to a smoking start, right? So the stipulation of this match was whoever won, the guy they represented would get to pick the stipulation for their triple threat title match. So either Dolph Ziggler or Del Rio or Jack Boring, you know. So Ricardo Rodriguez ended up getting the pin with Big E Langston in the match, guys. But so Ricardo Rodriguez gets the pin on Zeb Coulter after some outside interference from each party. So Del Rio gets to pick the stipulation for their title match. I thought the segment was freaking terrible and rushed, by the way, as well. But guys, when you think about that, Big E Langston in a match with Zeb Coulter and Ricardo Rodriguez, and Big E Langston doesn't win.
Terrible. This match had more entertainment value than the rest of the show.
Did you just say Ricardo Rodriguez won?
Yes.
Yeah.
Holy fucking shit.
Like, when Ricardo threw that bucket as Big E Langston, that was the most entertaining part of the whole Raw tonight. Like, I swear.
I don't know. You know, I'll tell you this much. There were some parts of the show that I liked tonight, folks. We'll get to those in a little bit.
Dude,
all right.
All of us and everybody watching this fucking video can beat Jack Swagger's ass. That's a fact.
I don't know.
Why make Big E look soft like that, man?
I don't know.
We haven't really seen him in ring. We haven't really seen him work yet, and this is how you set it off, man.
Yeah.
If I'm Big E Langston, I'm like, dude, are you really gonna do me like that? Fuck you, Vince.
Wait, and you gotta bring up Ricardo Rodriguez's Zubas. He had on Tiger Zubas yesterday.
Hey, man, that is entertainment, folks. That is entertainment. You can't see the WWE.
No, we just don't want to see it.
So the WWE ran it. Okay. Tone it down. Get a little serious here for a minute, because this, in my opinion, was uncalled for. All right? And you know what? This might be my family.
All right.
We're getting like someone sounds like they're in a fucking spaceship.
All right, so we're all going to get serious, so everybody for like 10 seconds try to put your serious face on, because it's not going to happen. I guarantee you somebody laughs.
Yeah, you got to understand, viewers, we're all friends. It's hard to take this seriously right now. And someone left a comment, weed the people with a D at the end. But, all right, so WWE runs a segment, okay, and it's about this poor kid, Nick. And this kid was born with half a heart, and I'm watching it, and I'm like, man, they got the emotional music going, you know what I'm saying? If you didn't get choked up seeing this kid's story, I don't know what to tell you, you know? It was like, wow. It really made you appreciate your health, you know? But John Cena shows up on the Today Show to grant this kid his wish. You know, this kid's got half a heart. He wanted to meet John Cena. Well, funny side note. They were showing pictures of this kid laying around his house. He had on a Hulkamania bandana. He had an Hulkamania bandana. I don't know how many of you caught that, but he had on the Hulkamania bandana. So anyway, man, what is that noise, dude? Something's going. It sounds like someone's in the factory.
Sounds like fireworks way in the background a little.
It's Grits. It's you, bro. It's you.
Yeah, you can see the volume.
Headphones.
All right, that'll work. All right, sorry about that, folks. This is our first time doing it. We're gonna start doing these every week. You know what? I'll mute him for a minute just to.
Cops are at the door.
There we go. Is that better, folks?
Cops are at the door, Grits.
No, we'll get that. We'll get this fixed. You know, we'll get this ironed out. But so anyway, back to this kid Nick. You know, so John Cena shows up on the Today Show. He grants this kid's wish. You know, Cena's his favorite wrestler. That's at least what the WWE told us. You know, and
full of shit.
Well, you know, whatever the case may be, a lot of kids like Cena, and that's cool. So John Cena tells the kid that he's going to bring him to Raw and everything like that, and I'm like, man, that's really cool. You know, I'm looking at it from the point of view of the kid, and I'll give you the other point of view in a minute. But I'm looking at it from the point of view of the kid, and I'm just like, man, I'm happy for that kid, you know. So then John Cena comes out. You know, okay, first of all, they bring out 3 Make-A-Wish kids, and I think it was their mothers. And these poor kids, man, they're on stage. You know, they're in front of this big crowd, and I thought all these kids were freaking soldiers, man, because they stood there, they didn't look nervous. You know what I'm saying? I was really proud of those kids out on that stage, and it was really cool. They got to kind of live a dream. So John Cena comes out, doesn't get booed, okay, and he plugs Make-A-Wish's. Yeah, he didn't get booed, and I'll explain more about that in a minute. What? But I'm trying not to laugh during this segment, dude. But so he gave, yeah. So he gives a speech and he plugs Make-A-Wish's website, which is called wish.org, which, for the record, my family's made donations to. Okay, so if you all want to help out, I think it's a noble cause to help out Make-A-Wish. So John Cena introduced, you know, each of these kids as the newest superstar. So all 3 of these kids from the Make-A-Wish got to pick their superstar name. Jacob was cool, man. He called himself the Eliminator. This was a cool kid.
The way he said it, too.
Yeah, he was like, the Eliminator! You know, I'm like, this dude's got a future, bro. All right, let me get Grits. Let's see if the background noise is good now. Oh, I muted him. I'm trying to unmute him. You're going to have to unmute yourself, Grits, because it just makes me mute you. All right, there we go. So, you know, Jacob calls himself the Eliminator. Then Nick, this kid Nick, called himself Nick the Stitch. So he may be the next Mick Foley. You know what I'm saying? And then the kid Logan. Logan was the kid with the half a heart. He called himself, or no. Nick was the kid. Nick the Stitch was the kid with the half a heart. And then Logan called himself Lightning Logan. So Lightning Logan, I like that. So Cena got the crowd to do these loud chants for the kids. That was really cool. And I got to commend all the guys in the crowd for not booing Cena. You know what I mean? Because those kids were on the stage. You know, you literally could not boo Cena in this segment because the kids are on the stage. But I definitely get mixed reactions or mixed feelings about segments like this because these poor kids are having their dreams granted to them, and that is really cool. You know what I mean? And the kids looked like they were so happy. I mean, they looked a little nervous, but they looked like, you know, this was a big deal to them. They got to meet all the wrestlers and stuff, you know. John Cena thanked the fans for making it a special moment because the fans cheered for these kids and everything. And the kids ended up walking off the stage. Okay, it was Make-A-Wish Day. Okay, happy for the kids. But to the WWE, fuck you. That was fucked up, man. And you know the exact reason why they did this. You know why they do this, folks. You know exactly why they do this. They try to make it impossible to boo Cena. I have no problem with Cena going and doing the Make-A-Wish thing and everything like that. I had no problem with the kids being out there. And I can't prove this in any way, shape, or form. It's just my opinion because you see the NBA do it and you see many other companies do this. This is exploitation of these kids to try to turn John Cena into this good guy, you know, which that's a good noble act. Fine, yes. There's a lot of athletes and wrestlers out there that do charities and they don't say a damn thing and they don't go public with it. I've talked about this before. Brian Urlacher of the Chicago Bears, well, formerly of the Bears, went to a lot of the media outlets in Chicago because they were on to all this charity he was doing, and he said, I don't want you guys reporting on the stuff I do for charity because I just do it for charity and I don't want it to be viewed as I'm doing this to, you know, as a PR stunt. And it just reeked like a PR stunt because we know, Mad Genius, I want you to talk about this. We know about all these other wrestlers that do this sort of thing, and Cena's the only one they roll out there for this sort of stuff. And I got to be honest with you folks. I turned about 5 shades of red watching this because a big part of me felt bad for these children. A big part of me was excited for these kids. But at the same time, in the back of my mind, I know why they're doing this. It's to try to get John Cena over. It is Bush League.
Yeah.
Mad Genius, go ahead, Mad Genius.
Everybody knows Mark Henry is one of the, one of the guys backstage who does a lot of stuff outside of the ring as far as with the kids and as far as charity work. Never gets mentioned. Antonio Cesaro actually just got named the Swiss ambassador for Make-A-Wish. Doesn't even get mentioned. You got David Otunga, who does a lot of stuff outside of the ring. Eve Torres, when she was there. David Otunga does a lot of stuff. The Miz, when he was a heel, did a lot of stuff. And they just never mention it.
Hold up a second, though. A guy, the biggest mainstream star today in wrestling, does a shitload of it that doesn't get mentioned, and that's The Rock. He's done a lot that people don't even mention. They don't bring it up with The Rock. The Rock has done plenty of it.
They did a couple weeks ago. I think it was like National Make-A-Wish Day or something like that.
Yeah, but they don't use him over because he doesn't need it.
And,
allow me to interject, man, real quick.
Go ahead.
After that Hurricane Sandy ordeal, man, if you were in a ghetto neighborhood, you wasn't getting the help or assistance you needed. Bloomberg was out there telling President Obama not to go to certain places. One of those places was Far Rockaway. The face of the knockout division in TNA, Velvet Sky, her and Rosita was in the middle of the ghetto handing out Pampers, food. I mean, places where FEMA didn't want to go. This woman was there, man. You didn't see TNA throwing it up on the screen every 5 minutes. They wasn't shoving that on the viewers. None of that, man. She just went out there and did it. And this is the face of their knockout division, man. You telling me somebody else can't do the shit Cena's doing? You telling me somebody else couldn't have that segment with those kids, man?
Dude, here's the point, though. It goes back to what Bruce is saying. It's irritating as fuck because they just use it to put him over. We're making it clearly obvious that tons of people do this. Tons of superstars, tons of athletes, man.
What about the breast cancer awareness? When Cena started wearing the black and pink, everybody else on the roster had to stop wearing pink. Dolph Ziggler stopped wearing pink for that time being when Cena started wearing pink for the breast cancer. Damian Sandow started wearing all purple. Even the Divas didn't wear pink anymore when they did the whole breast cancer with John Cena. He was the only person wearing pink.
Sometimes I want to speak my mind, folks, but I'm telling you, I could really go in right now because it just irritates the fuck out of me. But I think that we've got our point across. It puts you as a viewer in a very weird situation because, I mean, I've seen people cry over those commercials that they do for animals in the animal shelters. I mean, when you see kids like this, these innocent children who are going through what they're going through, it touches your heart. When you see stuff with troops, it touches your heart, okay? But then to see that there is a clear underlining motive to use this to try to get Cena over, to make it impossible. Mad Genius, remember when Aldo called into our podcast and he said that he was at, what show was that? I think it was at a Raw. And he said, like, during the commercial breaks, every single time on the Titantron, they kept putting up video packages of John Cena handing out food to troops, Make-A-Wish stuff, and they would do all this stuff throughout the show. And he said, damn, by the time he came out, you felt like you were the biggest asshole in the world to boo him.
Yep, and then Jay said they did the same thing when he went to Raw. The video packages, the constant video
dude, there's
packages.
like 10 fucking video packages. Like, when you go there, it's like they try to hide it from the live, like the TV audience, but when you're there, it's fucking John Cena this, John Cena that. Like everything outside of that, there was like one Brock Lesnar Triple H video package, but besides that, it was all John Cena shit.
So, folks, we're not trying to come on here on our high horse, and we're not trying to say that it's a bad thing that these children are getting their wishes granted and stuff. It's just like the motive is so clear. It's clear as day that they do it to try to get Cena over, because we've laid it all out, and I think we'll leave it at that. I want you guys to leave a comment in the comment section. How weird? What kind of a weird position does that put you in as the viewer when you see a kid? Literally, this kid has half a heart, and these other kids, these other children, it just puts you in a weird position, because it makes you feel like the biggest douchebag ever to come on YouTube and say, you know what, this is bullshit. It makes you feel like a douchebag. But the thing is, as noble as it is for these kids to get their wishes granted and whatnot, and to do fundraisers for the children and the troops, isn't it that much worse to exploit it? Tell me in the comments. Tell us in the comments. All right. So let's move on, because I have a feeling we could go on and on about this forever, okay? And by the way, thanks for checking out this video, okay? So next we get Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes. And I'll tell you something, guys. To me, this was the 100% highlight of Raw. This was a really good match. They gave each guy, they gave the guys a ton of time to work the match. They built up the pace and the tempo with the match as well. It felt like at first it was really watered down, and then I realized that they were just building up the crowd to a crescendo. Because a lot of times you'll get watered-down matches like this, and then they, that's it. The match ends in some goofy way. But they actually let them build it up. And I enjoyed the finish with Cody Rhodes reversing the RKO into the crossroads. He got a really long 2 count. That was really cool. And then he went for the disaster kick, and Randy Orton catches him in the air for the RKO, and Randy Orton goes over. It was a very good match. And then after the match, Matt Stryker is interviewing Randy Orton. Randy Orton said being attacked by the Big Show has him focused, said something about feeling extreme, and then Cody Rhodes tries to sneak attack Randy Orton again. He catches him with the RKO. And even though Randy Orton went over on Cody Rhodes, and I think all of us here see the talent that Cody Rhodes has, it's not the fact that Cody Rhodes didn't get to go over. It's the fact that he got to work a real good match with Randy Orton, and you see why we keep saying Cody Rhodes needs to be pushed. I would be happier with Randy Orton getting shoved down our throats than Cena, because at least he can go out there and work a great match like that. That might have been their best match of the year on Raw. That was awesome, man.
Hey, man, you know what, though? You just talked about Orton. John Cena, take some fucking notes from Randy Orton. Watch what he's done over the last, 2 or 3 years, taking a back seat. I fucking respect Randy Orton, and he's way, way better worker than John Cena, but he could take some notes from him on how to let others, take the spot for once and not being so damn selfish.
Yeah, if anything, he just wants to help the business. He wants to turn back heel. If anything, he's got, helping the business out.
Dude, I miss seeing, not to make this about Randy Orton, sorry to interrupt, but I miss seeing him being in the main event at this point. I wish Orton was. I love watching Randy Orton.
Real quick, what I was telling Mad Genius earlier, he looks so damn comfortable. As soon as he enters that arena, as soon as he's around that ring, it's like he's in his living room, man. He's at home. And everything about him is organic. The way he moves, the way he carries himself, man.
Same
Randy's
with Cody
right,
Rhodes, man.
He's good with me, man.
Yeah, the same with Cody Rhodes. Okay, I want you guys in the comments section to tell us, would you rather see Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton in the WWE Championship main event than John Cena and Ryback? Please leave that comment. How much more enjoyable would the WWE be to you if this was the main event at Extreme Rules for the WWE Championship instead of Cena and Ryback? Leave us a comment.
Wait, if you pick Ryback, I'm sorry, I know we got to get the video going, but if for some reason anybody picks Ryback and Cena over Rhodes and Orton, I mean, it's your opinion, but I have to question your common sense. I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, I can understand. Some people like the big muscle-bound wrestlers that look like they could knock over a brick wall. So if you want to see
John Cena
Ryback...
doesn't look like that.
No, but Ryback and some people like Cena. So, I mean, I am open to
Dude,
people...
John Cena runs like Barney.
He does, okay, yeah. No, he runs like he's got a butt plug up his butt. But, you know.
Oh, man.
Maybe it's Vince's. But...
Maybe.
All right, we're getting off topic.
So, next we get Naomi with Cameron versus Brie Bella with Nikki. The match was quick. You know, I don't even think the match lasted 2 minutes. And the Bella twins pulled the switcheroo again. The referee reversed the decision after the match because of the twin switch pin. And the women brawled after the match. The Bellas got the upper hand. After seeing those 2 great TNA knockout matches last week, this was pathetic. Because you can really see that Naomi can go.
Yes.
Like, she can go.
Yes.
But here's the thing. To me, it was really pointless. The women were just basically out there for guys to look at. And, you know, they gave the ladies a small segment. That was about it.
What are they giving us to look at, Bruce? They covered them up so much. Well, what are we looking at?
That's fine. Hey, that's fine. And you're right. The knockouts match was way better. But I give the Bellas an A+. Okay.
Wait. Oh, you know what that is, folks? Jay is having delusions and well, not delusions, but he's having he's sitting there. His imagination is running wild, thinking about having both of them at once. That's what it is.
I'm sorry. Yeah, Taryn Terrell lost her luster after all her hair fell out, man. After all her hair fell out when she was fighting Gail Kim.
I don't care. They give the Bellas an A+. That's my opinion on this topic right now. A+.
Okay.
The Bellas try. They got a little bit of that presence. They got the heel shit down all right. They all right. And they're fine as hell.
All right. Well, and by the way, I don't know if you caught this, Jay. Your girl, Taryn Terrell, was trending on Twitter yesterday.
Yep.
Why?
Because she was, like, answering fans' questions, and she was one of the #1 trends in the world.
Oh, damn. I would have had about, 20 questions for her, but okay.
All right, so next, the Shield will come down to the ring. Yeah! The Shield, yes! Yes! Some shit kickers, man. So the Shield come down to the ring. Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns. They talked about justice, serving justice, tearing down injustice. They showed these still pictures of the Shield powerbombing Ryback, The Rock, Big Show, Sheamus, John Cena, and The Undertaker. Dean Ambrose, oh, by the way, they were all good on the mic. Dean Ambrose said that generations have bowed down to The Undertaker, and the Shield bows down to no one. Yeah! Finally, something credible on Raw, you know what I mean?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And then Roman Reigns goes, rest in peace. I'm like, this is awesome, dude. So then we got a video package of the Shield dismantling The Undertaker. Very, very cool video package. This whole segment was awesome. And then, we're a 3-man band!
Dude,
I'd love to go see them live in concert.
Hey,
wow.
I wish they would just turn a face already, though. Like, they're better than Santino and Zack Ryder.
You know what, though?
Like, at least give me that.
You know what, though, real quick? You guys, Bruce was like, oh, some people like to see Ryback and John Cena because they're the big jacked-up guys who look like they can kick somebody's ass. Not really. Roman Reigns looks like an ass kicker. That guy looks like an ass kicker. Yeah. To me.
Well, Bruce, get into the 3MB, because I got something to add about them. No, hold on. It's actually something positive. Believe it or not, Jinder Mahal can go in that ring a little something, man. When he first came out with his gimmick, the boy had a little something in that ring. He carried himself the right way. He was on his heel shit.
Well, it's all down the tubes. I'm sorry, Grits. It's all down the tubes. He's part of 3MB. Come on. 3MB.
I know, but I seen something in him. I seen a spark. It got snuffed out immediately.
All right, guys.
I seen a spark.
All right, guys. Here's your next thing to comment on. We're going to do a lot of interaction here. All right. In the comments, tell us, What do you do when you see three-man band come out? Do you A, go to the bathroom? Do you B, go back to the porn on your computer? Do you C, go get yourself some food out of the kitchen? Do you fall asleep? Do you roll your eyes? Do you face palm? What do you do when 3MB comes out, all right?
I play the air guitar when they come out.
Oh, you stole it! That was mine! Dude, I actually do play the air guitar when they come out.
Oh, come on, dude.
Hey, man, I like Heath Slater, man. I just
Dude,
think he's in this bad gimmick, man. I just
Dude,
think
it makes me feel good about myself because they're the only people that play the air guitar worse than I do.
There's a guy who says he completely marks out when they come out.
Yeah, man.
Dude,
Hey,
fucking
they got a lot of
three-man
talent,
band.
though. Like Drew McIntyre has tons of talent. He's just stuck in the worst
No,
possible
all right,
spot
dude,
ever.
we're spending way too much time on 3MB.
Hold on. This is the conscience of the Raw review for April 29th, 2013. I am the conscience. All members of 3MB have 5 times as much talent as John Cena.
Yeah,
Ding, ding.
fuck John Cena.
All right. That's not saying much. All right.
I'm putting
Yep.
Jinder Mahal over. I'm sorry. I'm putting him over.
Well, guys.
Jinder Mahal.
Well, guys, let's be honest, okay? It's the way they're booked. You can see all the talent in them that you want. It's the way that they are booked
All
that
right,
just makes you go. All right, yeah, you're right. Too much 3MB.
too much 3MB.
Too much 3MB.
Nobody gives a fuck about 3MB.
We've given 3MB more shine than the WWE. But
They're still better than John Cena.
they are. All right, so all the members of 3MB cut some lame promos. They end up attacking the Shield.
Yes. See, that's why we like him.
No. So the one thing I hate about this is that when they do that, they do this with the camera.
Yeah.
You guys ever notice that? They do that stupid, it's chaotic, chaotic with the camera.
They used to do that when John Cena would give somebody the FU. Like he was so strong he could make the whole fucking arena shake. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's kind of like the NBA and what the NBA does with
LeBron.
Yeah, where they take the super low camera from behind him to make it look like he jumped higher.
Did you see that? He dunked it so hard the entire arena just shook.
Yeah.
If they shook the camera every time James Harden flopped, we never get to watch a whole game.
All right, so anyway, we get the camera work, and then the Shield start beating down 3MB, and then Team Hell No comes out. Wow, dude, they talk about 2 guys who could be booked. It just, oh boy. And then right away the crowd, yes, we are sheep, yes. Daniel Bryan could be a really credible wrestler, but we'll sit here and accept the way he's booked and go, yes. I'm sorry, I hate the way Daniel Bryan's booked. That dude can go, man. But so anyway,
they should just let him go out there and start chanting "fuck."
There's got to be an arena. There's got to be an arena who just comes in for an entire show, like New York or Chicago would be the place to do it, where you get a group of guys in the crowd, and as everyone's waiting to come in, they walk around with flyers, handing out flyers. Everybody chant "boring" all night. That would be great. But anyway,
MSG.
Yeah, that would be awesome, dude. So anyway, well, I guess that happens when Cena cuts promos now every time. But
Same old shit.
I digress. So Kane and Daniel Bryan decide to beat up 3MB after they chase off the Shield. And JBL says, "Does everyone hate 3MB?" Yes. So, and speaking of yes, Daniel Bryan got the yes chants going. I don't know, dude. After seeing Mad Genius, I didn't really care, but Mad Genius has talked me into, checking out old film of Daniel Bryan, and wow, that dude can really go. I hate to bring up this name, but he literally could be like the second coming of.
We know.
CB. Yeah. All right. So anyway, so the segment felt kind of flat. The segment felt kind of flat after 3MB came out. The Shield rolling all the notches of their on their belts. The video package of the Undertaker. This shit was cool as shit. But to me, the Shield's the best thing the WWE has going right now, but 3MB ruined it. What do you guys think?
I told you having them wrestle in a feud with The Undertaker was going to be good for them. Even though we only want to see Undertaker once a year, he's giving them a big rub to let them go out there and do what they're doing to him. So, hey, you just got to keep him undefeated and put some gold on him, man.
Dude, fuck
It's running its
3MB,
course,
bro.
man. It's running its course with the Shield. I need to see something else. Hopefully this pay-per-view at Extreme Rules, not only will get a good match, but we'll push this whole theme with the Shield into a whole new direction. It's not as bad as the Aces and Eights things it's gotten, but it's all right. I've seen them do this before. I've seen it before. What else do they have for me, man?
I mean, Friday, Dean Ambrose is wrestling Kane on SmackDown. He wrestled Undertaker last week. He's obviously going to be the first guy to break off.
Yeah.
Whenever they do it.
I don't know what week it was, but fucking the Shield is badass, and I don't know what Raw was, but I did catch a clip of, like, they were entering the arena. Was it on a helicopter or something? Or like when they entered
yeah,
that was
helicopter,
fucking
yeah.
badass. I just love their gimmick, bro.
You know what I want to see? A Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar stare down. Like,
That'd be pretty
just
cool.
a stare down. Just see how intense these guys are. That shit would be epic.
You know what I'd like to see? John Cena versus Brock Lesnar in an actual UFC fight. Just so he gets absolute ass kicked.
Here's the thing people need to think about. Are they going to build the Shield up just to have Cena beat all three of them?
Dude, I hope not, but they are going to build them up, dude. They're taking Undertaker in a feud with them. They actually feel they must be important.
They look, especially with Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, they look at those guys really highly, and Roman Reigns is really building up his the love he's getting from them too. So they're gonna book these guys almost as strong as they possibly can. Of course, it's still.
Dude, but to be honest with you, I like Seth Rollins, but Dean Ambrose is so like charismatic on the mic. He makes Seth Rollins look generic. I'm just saying.
He's a hidden. He's a gem, man. You gotta. If you book him, Dean Ambrose, right, he could be a big time heel.
Well, I want to ask the guys watching the video. We're gonna make this interactive every week now. We'll give you some questions, and then we'll read through your questions just to kind of get a feel where you guys are coming from, so you're participating. In the comments, guys, tell us how you feel about the Shield and the way they've been booked. Do you like it? Are you liking the Shield? Do you find them to be a credible faction? Do you think they need to switch it up like Grits? Are you ready for a little bit of a change? Do you want to see them break up and start doing singles matches? Tell us what you think in the comments, all right?
If you hate on the Shield, we're coming for you.
Nah. To each their own.
Believe in the Shield.
Yeah, well. So John Cena was backstage getting his foot taped up. Yeah, well. So John Cena's backstage getting his foot taped up. I don't know, dude. You've seen them without makeup, right? So
yeah,
then
I've seen their body.
Oh, so you're saying you don't make it past the neck when you're looking up, all right?
Sometimes, yeah.
All right. Let's get to the next segment, boys. So John Cena's backstage getting his foot taped up. Ryback comes in and he points out that John Cena's hurt, and Cena says, "You're right, I'm hurt and I'm not injured." And he says, he goes, "And you know what? I will be more effective on one leg than you are on two." Yeah, you're probably right with the way they book you. But, so anyways, Ryback said something about I just can't take that chance. And at the time, I was thinking maybe they're alluding to him never tagging Cena in during this match or him not working a match with Cena, and that's sure enough what it ended up being. And by the way, a lot of you came to me and you were like, yes, Cena's hurt. WWE.com says John Cena has an Achilles injury. And I'm like, wait a minute. Did you guys just tell me WWE.com said John Cena's hurt? That's why I didn't care. Okay, because who knows how credible that is. Maybe he woke...
He has a bruised heel, actually.
A bruised heel.
A bruised heel. So, bruised heel.
Dude,
it just gives him an out clause, man. If he loses, he lost because he was hurt. If he wins, he overcame the odds because he was hurt. The same old shit.
If you're so astounded by John Cena and you actually find him entertaining, do me a favor. Drive down to your local farm and fleet and say hello to Jumpin' Jeff Farmer because he's the same fucking dude.
Okay, by the way, I'm gonna start reading back some of the responses. We'll make this a big show every week, big interactive show. We're gonna make it fun.
Dude,
More
these
fun than Raw.
before you read them, these live shows, if you're going to tune into them, you have to start leaving your opinion in the comments section.
Yeah. All right, so here we go. Alvin, 1988. He's got a bunch of extra I's. You know what? I'll just read the name. Alvin, as best as I can translate it. Alvin, 1988 says that he thinks they should add a fourth member. Viper Obsessed 89 says the Shield is great. Keep it going. Nick 81381 says you have to like the way the Shield is being booked simply because it's working. Mooney 81 says give them tag team gold. Eat that pussy 445 says he says OMG man, fuck Cena, sick of that bitch. All right,
Man, right there.
all right. So Liverpool Kelly 7 says he loves the Shield, but they have to put a storyline behind them. Bangs 1123 says the Shield give the WWE so much credibility. Give them gold, and that will be amazing. Doak Tarlin says I'd like to see more singles matches for them, but I don't want them to break off until maybe later this year. Juice 9100 says, to be honest with you, I like the Shield in singles competition. All right, so next up we get Kofi Kingston versus Dolph Ziggler. Okay, champion versus champion match. Well, the WWE, definitely continues to prove me right. I fucking hate this about Dolph Ziggler, man. I hate the way they book him. They keep booking him like this chicken pussy fucking. He's the biggest pussy champion they've had since who, guys? I mean, he comes out there and works matches like a complete fucking pussy. Look,
since Jack Swagger.
All right. So they actually try to make it look like, Ziggler was close to losing to Kofi Kingston during this fucking match. We're talking about close 2 counts. And then what happens? Oh, he gets outside distraction from AJ to be able to go over. Fuck the WWE for booking literally one of their top 3 workers like this. It's absurd. Folks, let me jog back everyone's memory. Marty Jannetty and Shawn Michaels with the Rockers. And I used to like the Rockers because I was younger. I liked the Rockers. They would do these synchronized moves. And on the Coliseum home videos, they would always point out how these guys were doing synchronized tag team wrestling. And I always knew that Shawn Michaels had that it factor about him. Like right then you knew. Marty Jannetty was a good worker. He was a decent worker, but Shawn Michaels had the it factor. You can see with the way that Ziggler carries himself, his athleticism, this guy has the fucking goods. But they continue to book him like a pussy. And then after the match, what do? Big E Langston comes in there and wrecks shop on Kofi Kingston with this finisher. And Big E Langston looked like more of a badass in 5 seconds than Ziggler has this entire year. It is ridiculous the way that they book this guy. You know what I mean? And it irritates me to no fucking end that the WWE, this corny-ass product, you've got a guy in Ziggler who can go, who can be a main event guy, who can draw. He's got the look. He's an athlete. He could bring credibility to a WWE championship with the way he works. He could go out there and put on fucking 5-star matches, and they book him like a complete fucking jackass. Again, boys. They don't take Dolph Ziggler seriously. They're wasting his talent, just like they wasted CM Punk's talent when he was champion, and they turned him heel and turned him into a complete pussy as a character.
I can't remember the last time Ziggler won a singles match clean. I mean, the match against Jericho tonight after SummerSlam, but he lost to Jericho at SummerSlam. So it's like, it nullified itself. So when's the last time Ziggler even won a singles match clean?
You know what my fear is? My fear is that by the time they start putting Ziggler in the position he's supposed to be in, the boy's going to be so broken down. He did a video talking about a bump he took one time that he's still feeling the pain in his neck and stuff like that. He's killing himself out there almost every time he gets in the ring, man. Could you imagine the type of main event he would give us at Extreme Rules if you book him in a match with the right opponent, man? Come on, man. No, I
Wow,
gotta
guys.
see fucking Cena. Fuck Cena, man.
Damn right.
Sorry.
Jim Powers.
Yeah, I think Jim Powers had more talent than Cena.
Seriously, man.
All right, so next we see, after they completely fuck up with Ziggler, I'm telling you guys, he could be the second coming. Some Shawn Michaels fans aren't going to like this. I think he could be the second coming of Shawn Michaels. I honestly do. All right? But if you disagree, leave the comment. If you agree, leave the comment. At the very least, you could get some really good 5-star matches. I don't understand why it's got to be the same. Dude, guys, it's the same old fucking shit every time. Oh, the heel can't win on his own. The heel has to win with outside interference. That is absurd. That is absurd.
Shawn Michaels is a good comparison, but from now on, outside of the blonde hair, this guy is not Mr. Perfect. Don't compare him to Mr. Perfect anymore. He's not like him.
No.
He's not Mr. Perfect to me at all.
No.
Just the blonde hair, that's it.
It's funny that you say that. Someone just compared him to Mr. Perfect in the comments. I refreshed the comments. But I'll tell you guys this. The thing that separates him and Mr. Perfect had a lot more swagger.
Yeah.
Yes. And it's also touching back on that point you made about the heels. Mr. Perfect heel went over clean. DiBiase went over clean. Rude went over clean. That shit can't work in 2013? Come on, man. Give me one fucking good heel. They had Big Show, your strongest heel on SmackDown, fucking crying. 500-something pounds, crying.
You know what the worst part about this is, viewers, with the way that they book these guys? It makes everything way too fucking predictable. It makes it way too predictable. Okay? Guys, let's come up with a list of the heels who are booked in a way where they don't need outside interference, okay?
Mark
Henry.
John Cena.
Well, yeah, okay. Okay. Mark Henry, Brock Lesnar.
The man, Brock Lesnar, the fucking beast.
Who else?
Can we count Ryback now?
No. This is why we can't, because we haven't seen the way that they're going to book him.
Yeah. Okay. Big Show.
Big Show.
Get a chance to win a match.
Yeah. There was no outside interference there. Who else?
Shit.
Jesus.
There's none. Folks, there are no credible heels in the WWE, and that's fucking retarded. I'm sorry, but that's fucking retarded.
CM Punk gets outside interference, yeah.
Yeah, he gets all kinds of distractions and shit. Okay, one guy says Cesaro. Sandow, no, because you still got the Cody Rhodes thing.
Yeah, Cesaro is one, but they book him like shit anyways.
Oh, yeah, now he's a yodeler. All right, guys, come on, help us out in the comments here. Help us out in the comments, because we got live comments. I got them updating live. Help us out in the comments. Are there any more heels that they book with any credibility? I don't think there is.
Oh, if you want to talk
that
about
shit.
just overall credibility and not just winning matches clean, then Mark
A guy
Henry
said-
would really be the only one.
A guy says Biggie Langston. No, he's still got AJ and shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, guys, there's none. There's none. Back in the day, okay, let's go back in the day. Let's think about some of these larger-than-life heels. I'm not even going to go through the list because there was a ton of them. You didn't have the outside interference. Like, think about, okay, the greatest heel manager of all time, guys. Who was it? The greatest heel manager of all time.
Heenan?
Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Yeah.
Bobby the Brain Heenan would just stand out there and yell. Every once in a while, he would cause some distractions, and then he'd get his ass kicked. But most of the time, the heel thing to Bobby Heenan was the things he said in his promos and the way he would encourage the bad guy. The heels back then were booked, and even into the Attitude Era, in a way where they came off strong. You know, you didn't have all this outside interference and cheating and shit. I'm sorry, guys. Garbage. All right, so next we get Ziggler, Langston, and AJ. They're in the hallway celebrating or something, I guess.
Having an orgy.
Yeah, Caitlyn and Natalya were back there as well, so they kind of bump into Caitlyn and Natalya. So Caitlyn and AJ start going back and forth, and this is obviously to add a layer to their future title match that's going to be boring. And then, a gift showed up. It was a gift for Caitlyn, And then Natalia said that Caitlyn has a secret admirer, guys. How many of you are excited about fucking Caitlyn's secret
What I
admirer?
want to know is why isn't she getting dressed in the men's locker room yet?
Hey, if they let females get dressed in there, I guess it's unisex.
Oh, come on. Come on, man.
All right, who's the secret admirer? Because I have no idea.
This show's going off track. Who cares?
Well, I care if it's Cody Rhodes, because then they're going to bury him even more.
Hey, Bruce, either way, it's still entertaining. It's going to get views.
Yeah. Yeah, well, okay. All right. Well,
yeah, let's just mumble to that.
I don't know about that one, but so we got a pretty good it's funny because I typed this up with my left hand or use voice recognition. My notes say pretty cook video package. So we got a pretty good video package on the Lesnar and Triple H feud. I thought it was cool, but I've got another complaint. After this segment, they're talking about the cage match. And then JBL goes, there's some real differences. The cage in a pro wrestling match has different uses than a cage in an MMA match. And that's a great idea. Let's compare the PG WWE product where you water down wrestlers and strip them of their moves and you don't have blood or anything. It's not extreme like it used to be. Let's compare that to real fighting.
Oh, you bring up a great point. The fact that fucking Triple H beat Brock Lesnar. And he's a real fucking fighter.
Oh, no. Cena putting over Lesnar has got to be one of the low points in wrestling history in Extreme Rules pay-per-view.
Ask your viewers if they even care about this feud anymore, man. It feels like it's been going on since 1999, man.
Okay. Man. I'm gonna read off the first I'm gonna read off the first 10 answers. Viewers, live viewers, are you looking forward, yes or no? Are you looking forward to Triple H and Brock Lesnar? I'm going to read off the first 10 answers.
Before you read them, I'm going to answer yes because Lesnar's going to win, and that's the only reason.
Yep.
Well, let's see. Let's see. We're waiting here. Yes or no, guys? Yes or no? Okay. It says, 1 says boring. Okay. 2 no. 3 no. 4 no. 1 yes. 5 no's, 6 no's, 7 no's, 8 no's, 9 no's, 1 yes, and the no's keep coming in. Hell no, boring. I do not care about Triple H and Lesnar anymore. Hell no. Hell no. Wow.
Oh, it's going to be boring, but I'm just going to be happy just to watch Lesnar win.
Wow. Guys, our live audience, a resounding no. Like, you should see these automatic updates just coming in. Everybody is saying no. Holy shit! Wow!
It's gone on for too long.
That's because it's the same two guys.
I'm sorry. Everyone is burying this in the comments. Our commenters are awesome tonight. And then all of a sudden I see at Jesse Glad Saget from Twitter. Follow him on Twitter. He says he's looking forward to Honky Tonk Man versus Tatanka. So so officially the commenters over here with this Raw review have buried Triple H and Lesnar. You guys did it, man. You became a big part of the show tonight. Congratulations to you,
Jesse. I gotta ask you something. Go to your local sporting goods store, buy a ski mask, write "asshole" on the front of it, and come on Google+.
Oh, come on, dude. All right. So anyway,
dude, that'd be fucking raw.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well. It would. You're right. That'd be cool.
With asshole written on it.
All right. So we got a segment with Vicky and Brad Maddox where Ryback refused to team up with Cena in the main event against the Shield. Go Ryback. So next we got this really cool segment where Jerry Lawler had ordered a pizza, and they were showing the Raw audience how you could use this app to track where the pizza was. What? What the fuck is going on? Dude, are they desperate for money? I'm sorry, that was fucking dumb. Tell me what...
getting some of the damn pizza?
You know what, actually, that's making me hungry for pizza, dude.
Why the hell would I care where your goddamn pizza is?
Dude, those shakes that they got from Sonic when they deliver them to Michael Cole and Jerry Lawler made me fucking want one of those.
Yeah.
Sonic. even though Sonic sucks. All right,
Well,
it's off topic. Sorry.
As horrible as the show was tonight, Bruce, you owe it to your subscribers, to your viewers. Due diligence. Bury this fucking product. Continue.
oh yeah, we're gonna keep you know, again, if you like
Buried alive,
WWE,
dude.
if
Buried
you
that
like
shit
WWE,
alive.
this is not for you. You know what I mean? But so
If
next
you
we
like
get
WWE, get the fuck off.
all right. This is how I'm gonna this is how I'm gonna address this one. Next we get Zack Ryder against Jack Swagger. Okay, this is how I'm gonna put this. The Zack Ryder gimmick to me is the equivalent of the 40-year-old virgin. That's who he acts like. Do you guys remember all those segments where Zack Ryder's interacting with what the hell was her name, guys?
Eve Torres.
Eve Torres, my bad. Eve Torres. He's interacting with Eve Torres, and he's acting like he's a virgin, and you know, like he's 14 years old with the way he interacts with her instead of just trying to smash it. You know what I mean? And he's always tried to come off as this Jersey Shore knockoff, and to me, he makes the Jersey Shore look cool, and that's really saying something, man. You know, you look, guys. For instance, Robbie E with TNA. I find his gimmick to be pretty outrageous and shit, but he puts up these videos every week. It's called The List, bro.
It's pretty fucking funny.
It is funny. He's fucking funny, dude. Zack Ryder sucks. And then you bring out Jack Boring, who is just absolutely freaking so hard for me to watch because...
Jack Swagless.
Yeah, Jack Swagless, as uncoordinated as he is, and as just, I mean, the guy...
Swagger. His name is Lack Swagger.
Yeah, no swagger. You know what I mean? And as a guy who's a sports fan first, I sit there and I look at it, and I say to myself, this dude just does not come off as a fluent athlete to me whatsoever. I don't buy it. Remember when he used to do those lame push-ups and shit? And then now you got him yelling into the camera, "We the people! We the people! Jack Swagger's America!" I'm sorry, the shit sucked, man. This was probably the worst part of Raw. Well, at least the worst part of Raw that had nothing to do with Cena. What do you guys think about Zack Ryder and Swagger? Wow, what a great match.
This is who the hell cares about this?
Yeah.
You know what I feel about Zack Ryder versus Lack Swagger? Fuck John Cena.
What would John Cena have to
That's
do?
how I feel about it. Fuck John Cena.
Oh,
You have
wow.
to fill up 3 hours of Raw with as much bullshit as you can till you get to the culmination, which is always fucking Cena in the middle of the ring.
We just
Somehow
got
he wins.
We just got a comment from Richard Barnes, and he says, "We the people are tired of this product." Thumbs up to you, buddy.
Yeah.
Black Swagger. That is hilarious.
That is... All right, so how about we just leave it alone because, you know...
I honestly just don't give a fuck.
I mean, who cares? These guys are garbage, man. As soon as I saw the match, I'm like,
Jack
wow.
Swagger and Zack Ryder, why the fuck is that even a match or whatever the fuck it was?
I honestly feel like the WWE is trolling us with shit like this. I really do. So
Cena is trolling us. This is nothing compared to the Cena troll.
Oh, yeah. So, once again, the WWE, you know, so apparently, if you wasted memory space on your phone or your iPad or your Kindle Fire, and you downloaded the WWE app, you got to see during the commercial, you know. As if 3 hours isn't enough. You know, you got to watch during the commercials on the Raw Active app. Apparently, Ryback walked away from Matt Stryker during an interview, and then the announcer said he left the building. That would be his best career move of all time. But, so anyway.
Did he go to Macy's to buy a bra?
Oh, come on, dude. Come on. So, come on, bro.
Genius.
On fire with the one-liners tonight, man.
Yeah. All right, so next we get Mark Henry versus Tensai in a tug of war. So Mark Henry easily beats Tensai in the tug of war. This was hardcore shit, man. And then we get Mark Henry versus Brodus Clay in tug of war. And once again, Mark Henry wins. And we get Mark Henry versus Sheamus in the tug of war. And Mark Henry had Sheamus almost beat. Sheamus lets go of the rope. Mark Henry falls. Sheamus bro kicks him. So I guess there's, you know, this was the WWE's way of booking Sheamus like a strong heel. you know, that's fine. They wanted to do something different. But, guys, wouldn't it have made more sense for the heel, Mark Henry, to let go of the rope, for Sheamus to fall, than for Mark Henry to clothesline his head off as he got up? That made no sense, dude. I'm sorry. That was dumb. What do you guys think?
It makes no sense the way they are booking the toughest motherfucker in their company, man. Mark Henry, man. This guy's legit, man. I don't want no parts of him, man. Do you see this motherfucker, how scary he looks?
Dude.
And hey, hold on. Before you say something, Jay, V Cooley7U says, hey, where's the Bruce Blitzed Active app? It's in the comment section on these live shows, my friend, and you don't got to pay for it.
And you know what? You can follow our middle fingers to WWE as you watch it.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Now I fucking forgot what I was going to say, damn it.
Shit like that, man. You put fucking Mark Henry in a tug of war with 3 clowns?
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Dude, Mark Henry's the fucking shit, and they fucking treat him like shit. But this fucking Sheamus guy, he gets fucking he gets pushed because of the guys in the back think he's a good worker and he represents the company well. He fucking he's boring as fuck. Let's quit with this Sheamus bullshit.
Turn him heel.
You know, turn him heel. You know the irony of sending wrestlers out there in the same company that John Cena works for and Vince McMahon owns, where 2 guys are pulling on rope. And there's womp womp womp, but
Wah, wah, wah.
all right. So anyway, we got Michael Cole plugging John Cena's Make-A-Wish thing again.
Oh.
Yeah. So we get a replay of these fine young men who are, you know, they've been handed a rough hand at life, and they're Make-A-Wish kids that appeared earlier on the show, and I turned about 50 shades of red seeing them exploit this again. I'm happy for those kids. Those kids will always be able to look back at this show. You know, who knows how long they're going to live? You know, and that's the part that touches my heart, because
Yeah, but dude,
but think about it, dude. They will always be able to pop in that DVD of themselves on Raw.
No, you're right. But WWE's just fucking evil.
They are.
That's no, really, like they're an evil fucking company for that shit.
Well, I'll tell you this much, that as much as we can't stand the way they're exploiting these children, at least one good thing comes out of it, and these children are going to have that lasting memory where they were literally the focus of one of the most watched shows on a Monday night, you know, so. But anyway, I detest that.
How has John Cena not tripped over himself running to the ring yet?
He probably has. They just edited it out. But, so anyway, after that whole thing flusters me, folks. It pisses me the fuck off, you know. But so next we get another segment with No Talent Brad Maddox, and No Talent Vicky Guerrero talking to Kane and Daniel Bryan about the main event and participation and whatever. So then we get an update on The Rock's hernia surgery, and Michael Cole talked about The Rock's movie being #1 in the box office. Again, The Rock, like I said in that video we recently did, The Rock is everything the WWE wishes they were, because he is a mainstream megastar. He is mainstream. The Rock, okay, I'm going to say this. We made that video talking about The Rock. I hated The Rock back in the Stone Cold Rock feud. But I began to appreciate The Rock after he was gone. And what The Rock has become when it pertains to Hollywood and these fucking movies, The Rock is the motherfucking man, dude. This dude is the motherfucking man. And I hope he never comes back. Not because I don't want to see him wrestle and whatnot, but because they don't deserve him. Dude, I'm sorry.
You know what, though? And I don't know what video it was that you brought it up in, but I think you mentioned something about you kind of wish The Rock would have never returned at all, because it almost took it. I mean, The Rock is The Rock. He'll still be fine, but it almost took a little bit away from his value a little bit by him coming back at all, because of how big and how mainstream he is. And I agree 100%. I hope he never fucking comes back.
Well, here's the other thing. That show, The Hero, that's coming out, that show looks fucking badass, dude. This dude's like climbing this Golden Gate brick-looking bridge, and I can't fucking wait to see that show, man. Plus, it's The Rock. You know he's going to make it cool as fuck. So I'm really looking forward to that show, and I'm glad he's going to be on that show. and we can see The Rock be his natural self on that show, because guess what, folks? The Rock is actually producing that show. I'm looking forward to that than I did with him being back in WWE.
Dude, G.I. Joe Retaliation was the fucking shit.
Oh, I love that movie, dude.
But Pain and Gain, man, dude, this guy just brings it out. It's like he never has a fucking... I mean, he's had some bad movies, but I mean, this guy brings out good movie after great movie after great movie. It's always fucking good.
Mark Wahlberg. Let's get back to burying the phony Mark Wahlberg, Pussy Cena. Let's go.
Phony Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, wow. All right. So next, we got a segment with No Talent Brad Maddox. And I love calling him Maddox because people are like, it's Maddox. No Talent Brad Maddox. And No Talent John Cena. And you got to love this segment, folks, because John Cena is fucking garbage. And Cena, you know, they're talking about Cena not competing in the main event with Daniel Bryan and Kane as partners against the Shield. And Brad Maddox is trying to convince John Cena that he's too hurt to wrestle. And, of course, superhero Cena. Here, watch this, guys. This is what John Cena does, folks. He rises above the pain. And, but, you know, he's going to rise above the pain, and he tells Maddox that he's competing or he'll hurt Brad Maddox. You know what I mean? Wow, he's such a fucking hero, man. No talent, can't wrestle, can't talk, can't act, can't cut a fucking promo for shit. Unathletic motherfucker. You know, but he can, you know, they just got to keep shoving this motherfucker down your throat. I am so sick and fucking tired of this guy. They had about 15 million segments with him tonight, and this is just a microcosm of what they do with Cena right here.
Monday Night Cena. Fuck.
That's what it is. It's Monday Night Cena, dude. It's Monday fucking Night Cena. And so sure enough, yes, folks, you know, John Cena the hero is he's gonna work through this bruised heel, okay? And this hero booking with John Cena, I will quote Vince McMahon. The day of the hero, telling you to say your prayers, take your vitamins, and whatever, believe in the Hulk Hogan way or whatever the fuck they were, is so passé. He said that in 97. Basically, Vince McMahon said in 1997, the way that they book Cena right now is passé. And they're going to keep shoving this shit down your throat.
And Mad Genius fucking talk.
I have no comments on Cena.
What? Just say fuck John Cena. Listen, if you turn on
All right.
the all right.
This video is pretty fucking long, so we can just end this part of the topic right here by all Mad Genius. You can say same old shit, and then Grits, and then me, and then we'll move on.
Because that doesn't do it justice. Like,
no, fuck.
Same old shit doesn't do it justice. Like, I can't think of a phrase that puts all of this together and really makes people understand how bad it is.
Because it truly is that bad. I mean, if you look at the show from 2009, 2011, it'll be the same fucking thing that you're watching. Ultimately, it's the same fucking thing that you're watching. This guy's far from a saint. He's a lot closer to a sinner. You want to sit here, you want to bury Hogan, you want to say he was a manipulative son of a bitch, whatever. At least he entertained us. And when we got tired of this shit, he gave us what we wanted. This motherfucker cares about no one else but himself. When we gotta wake up, we are not trying to bury you. We are not trying to bury your generation of fans. What we're trying to do is tell you, you have the power. If y'all want something different, it's not going to change until you make that happen, man. Either stop watching the product, stop giving this bastard your money. We're not here to bury y'all, man. We're not here to say y'all are corny for watching this shit. We're telling y'all, wake up. Because believe it or not, you have the power to change what the hell you're seeing, man. Somehow, some way. I can't believe. I want better for y'all. I grew up on this shit, man. Walking past Madison Square Garden and pointing at it with my grandfather saying, that's where they wrestle. That's where they wrestle. Listen, there's no fucking way I'm going to let people walk into my crib and have that shit on my television nowadays, man.
Amen.
They don't want to watch it. I have
that's embarrassing.
A 13-year-old. They don't want to watch that shit, man. Stop it already, man. This is not us burying the young generation of fans. It's because we want y'all to have the shit that we had, man. That feeling. I look at these shows, the fucking arena, everybody's sitting down eating a hot dog. Go look at some shit from 1985. You want to bury Hogan? Look at any of his matches between 85 and 89. The fucking crowd was on his feet the whole time that man was in the middle of the square, man. Stop this shit. It's not to bury y'all. It's not to bury your fan base. It's because y'all deserve better. We want y'all to have the feeling, the experience that we had, man. When this shit was live, when you could yell, when you could curse in the audience. You could hold up any sign you want. A sign that says Vince is a fag. You can hold that shit up, man. Whatever you wanted, man. They took that away from y'all, man. They took that shit away from y'all. And they got y'all believing that y'all love it. They got you fans believing that y'all love this shit, man. I'm sorry, I got too emotional right there, man.
Oh, wow, dude. I was, if you viewers didn't notice all of our faces, I looked at Mad Genius and Jay, we were all just like, damn, this is some good shit right here. That was real. That's what that was.
Yeah,
that was
by the
real.
way, if you ever have wrestling on, the current wrestling product on in your household, you will never, ever get fucking pussy. Turn that shit off.
Jay said that, not me. Jay said
true.
that, not me.
I'm telling you, take my word for it. You'll never get pussy.
I just don't want any of the younger viewers or any of your younger subscribers to feel that it's us saying our generation, we had it better. We did. And that's the part that makes me sad. It's supposed to get better as the shit goes
We're
along.
not saying we're any better. We're just saying we had it better. It's not your fault.
And you deserve better. As young fans, y'all deserve so much better, man. So much, man.
I'll tell you this much. We got guys in the comments saying that was a great promo. All right, that was a great promo. I agree.
Sorry, man.
All right, so next we got Antonio Cesaro versus Alberto Del Rio. You know, my good friend here, Mad Genius from Virtuoso Sports, subscribe to him, has been high on Antonio Cesaro. He made me watch some footage of this dude before he was with the WWE, and it's amazing to me how much better he looked, you know, before they stripped him of all of his moves. Sure enough, we hear that if you had your Raw Active app during the commercial, we saw Antonio Cesaro come to the ring yodeling.
Fuck Raw Active.
Yeah, okay. So, you know, that's just absurd. But I enjoyed the match in spots. And the thing that kills me is I know these guys can do way better, but they watered him down. There's no doubt about it. But with that being said, like I said, I thought there were some good parts to this match. The finish was really cool with Cesaro rolling Del Rio up. Del Rio reversed it into the cross arm breaker. And Cesaro looked really strong in the match with some near-fall situations. I think Cesaro has a lot of credibility, in my opinion. You guys tell me what you think in the comments. What do you think of Antonio Cesaro? So I don't have...
Hey, guys, tout it out, guys.
Yeah, tout it out.
Tout that shit out.
Send us your tout. Tweet, hashtag Raw sucks. But no. I don't have huge complaints about the match. I thought at least there was some good wrestling in the match, and I got to say, I thought it was pretty good. I know Mad Genius is going to win in on this because he's a huge fan of Cesaro.
There's nothing to say. Like, I'm just like literally done. Like,
dude, are you dumbfounded?
Oh, comment of the night. Richard Barnes says he would rather be sexually active than Raw active.
Yes.
Amen.
oh my god.
All right.
You know how I felt about the Cesaro versus Del Rio match?
What's that?
Fuck John Cena. It's exactly how I felt about the match. I'm watching Monday Night Cena regardless.
That's true. Even when we get these good segments. Okay, here we go. Some of the comments on Cesaro are coming in. Cybernetic Slayer says Cesaro is a talented dude, despite the way he's being watered down and booked these past few weeks.
Past few weeks.
Few
weeks.
Anthony Romano says Cesaro could be main event. So definitely some people behind Cesaro here. So yeah.
I'm trying to stay calm because I'm about 2 seconds to put my fist through my computer screen right now.
Oh, come on now. You got Taylor Hound says catchphrase of the night. Fuck John Cena.
Now, why would you do that, Mad Genius? Then you have to use all your money for a new computer, and you won't be able to use it at the strip club.
Yeah, but
remember how I broke the last one?
yeah, he did. He actually broke the last one. What was it during which show?
Extreme Rules. Cena beats Lesnar.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. All right, but you know, at least we had gotten 2 matches at this point that you could respect: Cesaro and Del Rio. And okay.
2 matches in 3 hours.
Yeah, 2 matches in 3. Well, hey, I'm trying to be fair. That Cody Rhodes Randy Orton match is definitely one that's worth watching again. I thought it was
second generation. Come on.
Second generation. So again, the WWE destroyed any credibility that they had going with this show. You guys ready for this one? Hey, viewers, I want you guys to pay close attention to the guys on the bottom of the screen here when I read this off. So next, we got a dance-off between Great Khali and Fandango.
Fucking God.
Oh, wow. We had a dance-off with Great Khali and Fandango. Oh my gosh, folks, this was so fucking terrible, man. And you know, the funny thing is, they were hoping that the crowd would do the Fandangoing thing, and they came out, Fandango came out in the crowd. You looked in the crowd, and this is what people looked like. Just sitting there, they were just sitting there. So, they start the dance-off. They have Great Khali dance with, what's her name?
He cut a little promo first. He cut that fucking horrible little...
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. So,
stars of a dime, stars.
Oh, some guy, Anthony Romano, types head meat keyboard when I said that, and there's a bunch of letters. Oh, wow. So, yeah, so anyways, they have this stupid dance-off, and the worst part about it was after Fandango did his dancing, and then after he did his dancing, JBL was like, that was great.
You have an Italian Neidhart.
Yeah.
And you squandered her.
How much do you think they paid Bradshaw to actually care about this shit?
Oh, he's getting a buck, dude.
He doesn't give a fuck about this shit.
He's drunk when he's up there. I'm
sure he is.
See, it's easy for him to say this stuff because he's playing the role of the heel announcer.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So this was the obviously the Super G Nickelodeon segment to Raw, and so anyway, so the crowd's like dead. And you know they're hoping the crowd laughs at Khali, and the crowd's like booing Khali, and then Fandango started dancing, and the crowd's actually kind of cheering him because Khali was so terrible, and then the crowd gets quiet, and Jerry Lawler takes a vote, and you could hear boos for both guys, but there were cheers in there. I can't believe they cheered either guy, but you know in fairness, some people find this to be entertaining. So
what the fuck does dancing have to do with wrestling?
I know, man.
Answer that.
You know what this.
Any fans between 12 and 17, we're not gonna rag on you too much if this is what y'all like. Hey.
Right. If you like it,
please answer that. Like if you're leaving.
All right. So great.
What does it have to do with wrestling?
Great fucking point, Grit. So between 12 and 17, so if you're over 18, between the ages of 18 and 30, you're probably a fucking virgin.
Oh. Again, that was Jay, not me. All right.
Jay.
All right. So anyway, I don't even know where to go.
Did you just see Bruce's video about the hate, man? Stop. He doesn't need any more.
No,
man.
dude. Okay. Well, right now you guys can lie if you want, but am I wrong?
Listen, there's probably a couple dudes.
Am I wrong? Mad Genius, am I wrong?
Well, I don't know. I would rather not know. I would rather not know.
I have
Bruce,
a reputation
you
to
see
preserve.
these guys in the audience. You see these guys in the crowd. They're about 45 years old. They're completely out of shape. They look like they don't know what a gym is. They don't care what a gym is. They probably have posters on their wall. Just look at the crowds, viewers. I want y'all to look at the crowd sometimes at these Raw events, man. Do you want to be a part of that crowd, man? Look at them. They got that fucking marked out T-shirts. They're half of them are emo. The other half, listen, nothing against chubby people. I know some big dudes who will tear you apart. You know what I'm saying? It's not about the size. It's just the overall look. It's 40-year-old virgins. It's chubby geeks. It's wannabe hipsters and emo pussies. I'm sorry, man.
Did you hear what he said? Do you want to be a part of that crowd?
Hey, you know what guy that is? Remember when
I think I'll just hide my identity.
But I know we're joking and everything, but I'm being honest, man.
Remember when Brock Lesnar came back and there was that guy in the green shirt, like every show he was at doing? Yeah, yes, exactly. That's that guy.
Dude.
That's that guy. He knows what I'm talking about.
This is too much.
He's probably a Vince McMahon plant. By the way, fans, Vince McMahon does pay people to be in the front row, to be certain things, to be boosters. He buys boosters.
Did you say to do certain things? Pat Patterson?
Bruce, go ahead.
Hey, Bruce, you know what? Jay is getting CM Punk comparisons with his one-liners tonight. But
Pipe bomb.
yeah, I think Grits has dropped some too.
Oh my god.
All right. So anyway, after the dance-off.
Oh my god.
Do you have to bring that up again?
Yes.
Bruce, it was so bad to the point, like, I want to punch you for even bringing it up. Like, no offense, but I mean, come on.
I can get pretty good with
Dude, that thing's fucking huge.
Bruce is gonna hit me with the Santino Cobra sock.
I don't know, man. That was a little low.
Well, truth be told, folks, Mad Genius is a guy who said he likes wearing pink shirts.
He follows Justin Bieber.
I'm just
saying.
saying.
False fact, Jay. Jay, that is false.
Hey, man, it's okay. Rick Ross raps about Justin Bieber in his songs.
I don't care what Rick Ross does.
All right, all right, dude, it's your fault. Why would you even bring up Rick Ross? It wasn't me. We're getting off topic. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Off topic. Off topic. Come on. Mad Genius, it's your fault.
We're talking about a dance-off on Raw, man. Listen to what we're talking about, man.
Bruce, next segment, Bruce.
All right, no. So after the dance-off, all of a sudden, Stone Cold's music hits. He came down and started smashing beer bottles over everyone's head. He flipped off the camera. He pulled his dick out and started peeing on the crowd. No.
He beat the shit out of every male with a John Cena shirt on in the fucking crowd.
All right. But anyway, so Fandango ends up Russian leg sweeping and leg dropping Great Khali off the top rope, and we move on.
Thank you.
I would love to Steiner him real quick. Just one time.
All right. So then, yeah, like I said, you had a good match with Cody Rhodes. You had a good match with Randy Orton. That was a very good match. Then you had Antonio Cesaro and Alberto Del Rio put on a decent match, and then we get that. So next, folks, ready? Everyone got on the damn seatbelts. So John Cena comes. I'm going to see if I can get through this and then let these guys do their thing. Oh. So John Cena comes out. Kane, Daniel Bryan, they wrestle the Shield, okay? First of all, go back to the part where the Shield's music hits, and you want to see one of the most pathetic sights? Look at John Cena's shadow boxing, okay? I want you guys to look at Cena's shadow boxing.
Dude, he looks fucking tough when he does that. What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I can show you a lot of videos of amateurs on YouTube, shadow boxing. And when my hand's better, I'll put up some video of myself hitting a wave bag. And you guys seen the videos of me boxing. So this dude cannot fucking throw his hands. He's not nice with his hands. But, so anyways, with Cena coming into this match supposedly hurt, I'm kind of hoping that the Shield would single him out and clean his clock, you know. Wishful thinking, but these are my notes at the time. I said probably won't be realized. Even though, you know, the WWE did the best they could. They exploited these poor kids all night. Sure enough, we got Cena sucks chance. You failed again, WWE. So, another failure. So, of course, the Shield had to, they worked Daniel Bryan and Kane over, effectively taking them out. And who gets hot tagged in? Cena. Because he's the hero. And Cena started to hit his 5 moves of doom.
Their moves?
I guess. Then he powered Seth Rollins up off of a flying crossbody. He goes down, and then he does the roll through and stand up, and you're, oh, look at me. I can pick a man up. Firemen do that every day. John Cena can't fucking fight. But
don't disrespect firemen, for real.
Did you see him doing the yes? Yeah. Oh, my
Oh, yeah,
God.
yes.
I just want to kick him in his throat, B. Oh.
Fuck.
And then he looked around to the crowd. Yes.
Right.
Fucking Mark Wahlberg wannabe. Pussy.
Dude, Gritch is just going off on Cena like none other.
He was rolling up yeah.
All right, so I love hanging out with guys who feel exactly like I do. I'm enjoying this as much as you viewers are. But so anyway, so he powers up, okay? Powers Seth Rollins up, does his standing fireman's carry takeover. Sorry, that's because that's all it is. But he's getting ready to set up the AA. And then his quote-unquote leg gave out. So Roman Reigns spears the fuck out of Cena. Fuck yeah! Fucking spear his ass. And then Cena took the 3 count, but folks, only because he was hurt. John Cena was hurt. So then Ryback showed up on the stage. Dude, I gotta hand it to Ryback, man. He came out on that stage in the leather jacket with the skull cap on. That dude looked like a bad motherfucker.
I thought he was Goldberg. When it showed him in the back, then I said, oh shit, he's back. They brought him back.
I know.
Yo, they must have left Goldberg's shit in the locker room all these years or something, man. Because the jacket, the Scully hat.
Right. Dude, he looks the part. There's no doubt about it. He looks the fucking part. But so anyway, I'm more and more open to this Ryback thing.
As a heel, yeah.
As a heel. So sure enough, the announce booth, Ryback was here. He was here the entire time. He was supposed to be in the match. And Ryback just fucking looked. He's looking down at Cena with this look of approval. John Cena's getting medical attention. Of course, folks, you want to see some horrible selling? Go fucking look at John Cena selling this ankle injury after
He's
the
grabbing
match.
the wrong foot. Fucking
Idiot, dude.
sorry.
So anyway, some of these guys are talking trash in the comments about Cena fans, especially adult ones. I can't, yeah.
So my comment earlier, everybody agrees, so there's nothing controversial about that.
To each their own, folks.
Fucking pipe bomb.
To each their own. So anyway, JBL, Cena's getting the medical attention. Yeah, he's getting the medical attention, and JBL's like, guys, he's hurt bad. I'm sorry, this shit is so stupid, man.
He has a bruised heel, people.
So anyway, to sum this segment up, folks, same old fucking shit. Shield went over because he was hurt. He was hurt.
Well said.
John Cena would have won if he wasn't hurt. But I thought the Shield looked great in the match. I gotta give some props there. They got another win, even though it wasn't fucking clean because of the excuse. The Shield have that cool factor, that swagger. You know what? I should grab all my TNA shirts that I just bought. I bought an H2 Immortal shirt. I bought an AJ Styles shirt. And both of these look like shirts no one would ever know you're wearing a wrestling shirt either. I got 2 TNA shirts, and I got an It Factor Bobby Roode shirt I just bought. I will buy a Shield shirt from the WWE if they come out with one that looks fucking cool. That doesn't have like big WWE invaders, the Shield, or something stupid.
You touched on a good point right there, man. The TNA merch, man. You won't look like a fucking wrestling nerd if you're walking around wearing it, man. It looks like regular shit. Cause Daniels, man, he had on a shirt with Wolverine, and it said it had the artist's name. I'm a John Byrne guy. You know, like how Punk had the I'm a Paul Heyman guy. He had a shirt with Wolverine on it, and it said I'm a John Byrne guy. Like, that's just for, like, made men that will understand that kind of shit. That's the kind of shit TNA gives you, man.
The coolest fucking shirt that I've ever seen WWE bring out within the last, like, 5 years was just the Mark Henry Hall of Pain shirt. I always thought that was fucking cool.
Well, The Rock, just
and
brilliant.
The Rock's shirt. Brock Lesnar,
Brock Lesnar's are pretty cool, yeah.
Outside of that,
look at the guys you're talking about, man. You know what I'm saying? The fucking orange shirt, fucking purple shirt, fucking Celtic green bullshit shirt. And they just go through the rainbow. They go through the fucking rainbow every month. 12 months, they got the purple. The fucking bullshit, man. 1985, I'm in Queens, New York. We wanted Hulkamania shirts so bad, we used to take our own shirts, rip them up, and put Magic Marker and write Hulkamania on the fucking front.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up.
That was fucking cool. Don't let nobody tell you. Black kids, Spanish kids, white kids, all that shit. Why the fuck am I seeing 45-year-old ass grown men wearing a fucking bright orange John Cena pussy ass shirt, man? Yay! Yay! Are you fucking kidding me? You fucking kidding me? I had to watch Daniel Bryan and Kane in the ring while fucking Edge put over this hug it out bullshit. I had to watch Edge put over this hug it out bullshit while a grown man in the front row who looked like he'd never seen pie since his ass came up out of it. Alright? Saying they're talking about, hug him! Hug him! Hug him! This is you want to be a part of that audience, viewers. You want to be a part of that crowd. 10 years from now, when they go back and they show footage, you want to be that guy? Hug him! Fuck! I'm sorry, man. I can't do it anymore, man. I can't.
I know, bro. I know. How could... I agree. I will just say how I would feel if I was in that crowd. There ain't no fucking way in hell I'm yelling, hug him! Yeah, hug him, man!
How do you do that? You're in the front row, you're a grown man. Now, this dude was about 6'2". Big, stocky, chubby guy. Grown man. Hug him! But he sounded like a teenage girl at a One Republic concert, man.
Wait, remember when they had the anger management graduation?
Young viewers, go look at some King of the Ring, 1998, 1999. You had some thug motherfuckers in the first row cursing The Rock out to his face.
Yep.
Cursing him out. Go watch the Royal Rumble 99, Rock against Mankind. When he won that strap and he was walking back to the ring, a fan spit on him. Rock turned around, spit right back on the motherfucker, man. Now I got 40-year-old versions. Hug him!
Oh, shit.
Wait, remember when they had the anger management graduation and they're talking about some hug the person next to you?
What is that?
Ain't no way in the world I'm about to hug some random dude next to me ever. What, on national TV?
I don't think I've ever hugged my dad, man. He was smacking shit out of me. Right? And you want me to hug the 40-year-old virgin next to me in the audience? Come on, man. Listen, younger fans, you need to wake up. This product, you aren't the ones who made it emasculate. The product is making fans emasculated, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, they're drawing in a certain flock of people, and it's got the whole industry so fucking twisted. The problem is, you guys think the WWE is wrestling. It's not.
No,
and when I say it's not wrestling, I mean it's not the face of wrestling. Not anymore. Not anymore, man. There's a whole world of wrestling out there that you're not being exposed to. Drift away from this product a little bit more, just so you can see what else is out there, man. Just a little bit.
Hold on.
Just a little bit.
Hold on, because you guys are saying you wouldn't hug the guy next to you. What if the dude next to one of us tried to hug us? Oh
my
shit!
God. I'm going to jail that night.
On, man.
I'm going to jail that
It's
night.
over. It is over.
Like, you know
Big
how you
boss
just
man
had
be
it.
coming down there talking about hard time, because I'm going to jail.
You know how you just
40-year-old
had that
virgin
look
trying
on
to
you.
hug me.
That look like, don't try it. Look, that. Don't even go there.
Man.
Mm-mm.
You need to wake up, man. You need to go look at some old footage. Really, if you really want to see some good footage, look at anything between 97 and 2001. It's anything but raw. Just like Bruce said, man. It is so emasculated. It is so pussified and so soft. That's not what wrestling is about. I saw King Kong Bundy bloody motherfuckers up, man, in that ring back in the day, man.
Oh, Abdullah the Butcher.
Come on, man. You wanna shit on Hogan? I saw Hogan blade many a time just to give us a fucking good show, man. No problem. You see, you got this whole myth about, the Hogan hulking up. He used to bury people. Who the fuck did Hogan bury? Macho Man. His career stayed on that level, if not got higher after his feud with Hogan.
Yeah.
Piper was the first motherfucker to put Hogan over. He reached new levels after that. Are you kidding me? Stop this shit, man. Don't compare Cena to Hogan. Don't compare that piece of shit to anybody, man. Not from my era. Fuck that, man. He's something new that we have never seen, and I hope we never see again.
Exactly. Yeah, but could you imagine that, though? We're sitting in the crowd. Imagine that moment, right, where they're like yelling, hug the person next to you, and you're sitting there, and you look over at the lady that you brought, like, bam, give her a hug, and you're standing there, and you kind of look over and realize that this dude's looking on. look, it'd be like this. It'd be like this. What's wrong with you?
And you imagine you turn him and he's like, hug me! Hug me!
No.
No, but this is what I'm saying. Younger generation, when it's all said and done, is this what y'all want to be known for, man? Like, I'm proud to say I was a Hulkamaniac. I have no problem saying I was watching during the Attitude Era. What is it going to be 15 years from now, man? My kids, I could not get them to watch this shit. I took them to my friend's house to watch WrestleMania last year. They played with toys the whole time. They were on their phones the whole time. I don't want to hear this Cena is over with the kids. Is he over with the kids, or is it those fucking 40-year-old virgins who's shoving him down their kids' throats? Honestly, you need to touch on that subject, Bruce, man.
Oh, that's a great point.
Is he really over with the kids, or is it these mark-ass older fans getting him over with their kids?
That's a great point.
If you look at
really look at the audience and you'll see it, man. Really look.
Their viewing demographic is only like, I think like 24% of people 18 and under, everybody. But the majority of their demographic is older than 18.
I'm telling you, Bruce, it's the Cena and the kids, it's a myth. I'm telling you, it's a myth. Look at those crowds, man. You see a kid with a Cena shirt, but his fucking father has the same shirt on holding him, man. Pay attention to that, man.
That's a great point.
That would be even worse. Not only is Cena exploiting, he's exploiting sick kids, but then you got parents exploiting their children, man. My grandfather put me on to wrestling. I had to watch tough motherfuckers like Bruno Sammartino, Superstar Billy Graham, Abdullah the Butcher. My grandmother from Puerto Rico. Wrestling was so big back in the day, man. It was so respected and revered in the sports world. It was looked at different from other athletes in other arenas, man. They respected these guys that was in there, man.
Well, let me piggyback on that, because folks, honestly, Hulk Hogan was on the same level when it pertained to, you would hear his name in the mainstream. His name was mentioned just as often in mainstream when it was in the sports world. His name was mentioned just as often as Michael Jordan and Mike Tyson at the time.
Yes. Remember when Buster Douglas was special referee for Hogan Savage and shit like that, man? Listen, Hogan was over before Vince ever sniffed his ass, man. Believe that, man. In the AWA, and what's all this bullshit about Cena doesn't want to be here? When Hogan came into the WWF, his whole moveset was here. His antics, his showmanship in the ring was here. Jesse the Body Ventura would sit there and call out all the heel. I mean, you had a heel announcer shitting on his face, calling out all the heel shit he did. He would rake the eye. He would bite motherfuckers in the forehead. He would rake the back. And motherfuckers loved it. It. Kids loved it. This grimy motherfucker going out in the ring, and we wanted to still say the prayers and take the vitamins.
Yeah.
So you're telling me fucking Cena can't go out there and act like a man, act like he has a pair that dropped once, and go out there and do some manly shit? Stop with this myth that Cena is for the kids. That you know who's saying that? The fucking 40-year-old virgins, so that they could have a cover, an alibi.
I think that's the one thing people forget, that the greatest heels in history, they were so good and we liked them being bad guys so much that we ended up liking them. Like, right. I think people forget that. Stone Cold, you look at a Ric Flair. I mean, they were even Brock Lesnar. They were just such badasses. We ended up liking them.
Dude, Bret Hart said it best because he said it with a sense of jealousy, where he said, and that's where the whole anti-American thing came in, because he was really upset that the fans had changed. He didn't like the incoming Attitude Era. And you remember what he said in one of those documentaries? He said, well, you know, things have changed now. You know, a guy like Steve Austin goes out there cussing and cursing away, and he's so bad he's cool. Well, fuck yeah, that's what we like. That's what we fucking like.
I mean,
you know, Bret Hart.
Hold on, bro. Why do you think all of us fucking like the Shield? Because they are shit kickers. That's why.
Even CM Punk at one point. You look at Austin Aries when he was a heel in TNA. It was so cool. We just end up liking the guy.
Yeah, and for all you young fans who think that Bret Hart turned heel that first time, Bret Hart came into the fucking WWF as one of the coolest fucking heels I had ever seen as a kid, man. Him and Jim Neidhart, when they came in, they have the fucking sunglasses, the badass attitude. Bret Hart came in as a heel, man. It was a heel tag team for a minute, man. And I loved them, man. I loved you. Fans deserve so much better, man.
Amen.
Much, man.
You deserve better, folks. You really do. This is not that entertaining anymore. And you know the funny thing is, all four of us like TNA. That's the crazy thing about it. Okay, so we're gonna cut the show off. Damn it. Folks, I'm going to tell you something right now. This is the new format for Raw Reviews. Every Monday, we're going to come here, and guess who's joining next week, Mad Genius? I just realized he had been trying to hit me up on Twitter.
Shoddy.
Lyrical Threat. Oh, shit. Okay. Lyrical Threat is a rapper from Chicago who I'm good friends with, and he'll be on here next week. And we'll be back. You know, if you guys want to join on Thursday night, we'll do a TNA recap. But that's it, folks. I am done doing wrestling topic videos. We are just going to turn this into a weekly event, Raw Review. You get an hour or two of us talking about what we think about the show, the product as a whole, and, you know, Thursday nights with Impact 2, and then pay-per-views. But this is it. I'm not doing
videos. Come to my channel.
Yeah, you want topic videos? Go to Virtuoso Sports, because other than my Raw reviews, my TNA review, and pay-per-view reviews with my panel, I'm going to put together a huge panel of guys, and you see what these guys bring to the table. So this is the way it's going to be from now on. And I knew Grits was going to come on here and fucking dig into some ass, because me and Grits play 2K together. And he's a great talker too. And Jay with the one-liners, Mad Genius dropping the knowledge. So this is what you're gonna have to look forward to every week. Tell a friend about this, man.
Tell them to chime in with the comments too, Bruce. They got it. That's so great, man. That's interactive. We need that, man.
Oh, you are over. I am seeing. Dude, you are over with these fucking commenters, bro. And Jay's getting compared to fucking CM Punk. You got guys begging the WWE to let Grits write John Cena's promos for him. All right, so this is the new format. They're gonna be longer videos, but then again, that's why I'm gonna cut down on doing the topic-based videos. So this is what we're gonna do: Raw review, TNA Impact review, pay-per-view reviews. That is it. And I'm going to give these guys the floor, because like I kept telling you guys, I don't think I'm the best at talking about wrestling. I just think I've said a lot of things that a lot of people agree with, and you see how passionate that my friends here are about this. We're going to bring that same passion every week for Raw, but don't miss our TNA Impact review. But make sure to hit that like button before you leave the video. Go tell some friends about this. This is probably one of the more unique Raw reviews that you'll ever see. At least I've never seen anything like it.
One of the realest.
Yeah. And
I had to make up for that 3-hour debacle. Shit.
Yeah, right. We're trying to give you some entertainment, but
there was nothing to review. You know how hard it was. There was nothing to fucking talk about, man.
Dude, hey Jay, can you hug Grits?
No.
Fuck no.
No.
The, P- the PG era fans are like, yes, hug
Dude,
it out. Hug
telling
it out.
If we kept this video going, Grits could go till fucking 1:15 tomorrow in the afternoon.
I'm telling you, I've been on Xbox with him. He could. Trust me. I like listening to Grits talk about sports and wrestling. But so anyway, we are going to, like I said, we'll be back Thursday night with the TNA review, and then of course pay-per-view reviews, and next Monday for Raw. And this is what you're gonna get here, man. You know, not a selfish guy. I like helping dudes out, and I see guys in these three dudes who have a lot to bring to the table when it comes to talking about wrestling. And that's why you see them on this channel. And you're going to see them here as long as they want to keep coming on. So,
Well,
all right.
TNA
So
wrestling, I wouldn't call it WWE wrestling.
right. So don't forget to hit that like button. Go subscribe to my boy Mad Genius at Virtuoso Sports, and you get to see these guys again Thursday night or next Monday night or whenever they make it back on. So we'll talk to you guys soon, and thanks for checking out the video.
Peace out, motherfuckers.
Fuck John Cena.